Hey guys, today we are going to start a vlog. This is a vlog series, and this vlog series is going to be where we take up a very expensive hobby, Warhammer 40K. And yeah, so we just got the core rulebook in, and this core rulebook, which I got on Amazon, was like $50, but I don't know what the price is in the US. But hold on, let's go ahead and just look at it. It's beautiful. We got this dude right here, and I believe that's a Chaos Marine, and that right there is an Imperial. But yeah, this is the core rule book for ninth edition Warhammer, and I'm going to be buying pieces and buying a codex. But yeah, these are what some of the pieces for ultramarines and stuff look like, and those are Chaos Marines or Chaos Knights or whatever they're called. I'll figure it out eventually. I'm very new to the Warhammer thing. I know virtually nothing except for, like, I watched some combat videos and stuff like that, and I've watched some lore, so I know a little bit of lore, but not too much. There's no time for peace, no respite, no forgiveness. There is only war. You got like a whole bunch of stuff. Look, even on the box, I mean, even on the back cover of this book, it has lore. Like, holy heck. There's, like, okay, so Warhammer has just tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of lore. This is the ninth edition, for crying out loud. Tons of stories and all kinds of, like, hundreds of factions, fan-made factions, real ones, and, look at this. This is beautiful. We got all kinds of cool, pages. And what I was told was, the book consists of lots of art of all kinds of armies and stuff like that. And later on in the book, it actually tells you how to play it. So the rule book will actually help. I guess this tells about the Dark Imperium. So, oh wow, look at this. It's an opening page. It opens up. I think it even opens up further. No, look at this. Look at this. It's like a giant space map, along with like faction information. And hold on, wait, you ready? Boom! It opens up even further. That's crazy. Like information on these factions and stuff like that. It's just so much stuff, and I'm gonna be reading through this series. It's so much stuff. This book's got who knows how many pages. Tons of pictures of units that are in this game. I believe that is called the Tau. I'm not 100% sure. And I don't know what page or if the units I'm going to be using are in it. There's just monsters and stuff everywhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is so cool. Freaking, look, I know it doesn't sound like I'm extremely excited, but I really am. This is just, I'm trying not to scream. We got people in the house. Orcs. Dude, orcs are ridiculous. Did you know that, like, the color you paint them determines their stats? Like, I just found that out, like, one of the first things I learned about this game. That looks like a cool race to play. Right there. Some mech stuff. Like, wow. Oh, this is the Tyranids. Like, freaking Warhammer is all about the Tyranids right now. At least in the games. Like, I have Darkwing, which I'll probably post a Darkwing video sometime in the future. Look at that. Oh. And all this stuff is ridiculously expensive, by the way. Like, look at those people right there, okay? You get about a box set that's half the size of this for about $30 of those 144 dudes or whatever. Look at that. That looks so cool. I would like to play them, actually. But that's not the team I'm going to be playing. I might play them as well. Let's see if I can find anything. Oh, okay. So we got the actual rules in here. Shooting phase. Okay, so like Warhammer has like 8 or 9 phases. The phases consist of the moving phase. Okay, so think of it like this, okay? It's like if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you have like those phases. Well, think of it like that. Each player does all their phases, then the next person's turn does all their phases. You got the moving phase where you move all your units. Then you got the psychic phase where all your units that are able to use psychic powers use their psychic powers. And then you got the I believe next is the shooting phase. Then after the shooting phase is the charging phase. It's kind of like a secondary moving phase where like you Fire Emblem style move up to somebody and you attack them and then they have the chance to attack you. And then after the charge phase you have, I don't know if you have another phase after that, but you know. Oh yeah, stratagems. Okay, so like in this game apparently you got command points. That's what CP stands for, command points. And so like you use your command points to make your groups of units and stuff like that. So you know, depending on the size of the game, how many points the game is. So like think of it like hero clicks or something like that, where like let's say you have to make a team worth 1,000 points, right? And so you have 1,000 points to work with, making several units. Each unit is worth so many points, and they cost CP to make. You're given. So let's say you have 1,000 points to make a game, and then you have, I believe it's like 12 CP for 1,000-point army or something like that. And then you make your units. So you got troops and units. Troops are the individual people. The units are the groups, right? And so then you make them, and those cost CP. And then during the game, you use CP to like do things like re-roll dice and do just special stuff. I don't know exactly how many you're allowed to take into battle though, so I have to figure all that stuff out later as well. Look at that, it's so cool. But yeah, you know, then it's like there's a lot of stuff. There's matched play. I don't know what that means, but I guess that means something along the lines of having equal stuff or whatever. Like they have theoretically the similar size army to you or whatever. This is like, these right here are how some of the battlefields are. So like this is one type of battlefield that they have where the like one team's deployed here, one team's deployed here. Then you have these right here, which are objectives. One in the center, they're there. The objectives are like if you control that spot, and that would be this area, I guess. But you have to land on the objective first. If you go onto the objective, you get points at the end of your turn. And if they kill your units and they take it, then they get points at the end of their turn, so on and so forth. And the game is not determined by who kills the other person's army. It's actually determined by whoever has the most points by the end of the game. You get points by getting objectives and like also killing units. Like you kill a major unit, you get points. You kill a whole unit, you get points, so on and so forth. Different points for different things. But these are types of battle situations, essentially. Narrative play, I guess it's like D&D where you just make a little story or something. And that'd be kind of cool. Warhammer story where you have a whole campaign with your units. That'd be freaking ridiculous. Look at that. That's a figure. That's a figure. That's not art. Well, I mean, it's art, but that's a figure. That's not a painting. Alright guys, look, y'all need to get into Warhammer so that the large amount of money I'm going to be getting, spending for this, it doesn't go to waste and I can play with y'all. Look at that. But yeah, so essentially I have the core book, I have the team that I'm going to be playing, which is really cool, and you'll probably find out who that is in the next vlog. Also give me suggestions for like a secondary army unit that you would suggest. I got the paint, not all of it, but you know, here's some of the paint I'll be using. This is different prices, different places. Necron compound. Just because it says Necron or Orc Flesh does not mean I'll be playing Orcs or Necrons, although that could be a thing. Who knows? But maybe you can take a guess based off of some of the colors what I might possibly be playing. Who knows? But anyway, so yeah, this is some of the colors. I'm going to be buying more colors. Y'all could probably take your guess on what army I'm going to be playing based off the colors. Now, I've already I have some D&D figures that needed to be painted, so I tested the color and painting on it to see how it works, so that when I go and grab my units, I can paint them. So here's some of the D&D figures I painted. I am not an artist, guys, so you'll have to forgive me. I do think this is really cool though, how it looks, so, but I painted him completely. My brother painted this one and the other one. I only did just a little bit on this guy right here. I painted the green and the yellow. Michael did the rest. But yeah, check this dude out. Michael did this guy completely right here. But yeah, I'll be using the paints to paint my army, which you'll find out in the next vlog. And let me go ahead and put them all in the camera so you can just look at them while I'm talking. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to be grabbing an army. Y'all can take guesses. Put in the comments what army you think I'm going to be using and what army you suggest I use, so on and so forth. And, of course, that'll be hype. And when I get the codex for the army I'm going to be getting, I'll do a vlog for that too, and we'll go over this step by step when I get the units, putting them together, painting them, everything, priming them if they need to be primed. I don't know how that works. I'll be researching it. I'm learning all this stuff myself. Just so you know, actually these figures are actually named. These two go together. This is Teddy the Bear Man. He is a I forget what kind of race it's called. It's like a shape-changing race, and he turns into, well, he's supposed to get more bear-like characteristics, but I just bought him a werebear. And that right there is Nimblepeck. He is a fighter, quick koala, lizard folk, from a swamp up north, and I can't for the life of me remember the name of that swamp. Black Mall Swamp. These, along with the rest of the party, which are not here right now, went up north to the swamp, Black Mall Swamp, and there was a black dragon that hired a bunch of water cultists to basically take over the swamp. So Nimblepeck left the swamp to seek adventurers to help him clear out the swamp. And so they went there. They saw the black dragon, and Nimblepeck was like, all right, guys, we can go now. I mean, the swamp's not worth dying and stuff like that. One guy in the party's like, no, I'm going to kill that dragon. So they eventually fought the entire forces of that cult, water cult, and the black dragon, and somehow managed to kill them all with only 2 deaths. Everybody else was either knocked out. So basically, everyone was knocked out or dead, except for Nimblepeck. He lived. Can you believe that? He was the only one not to be knocked out, along with the other kit koala named Asakari. She was a sorceress, well, not from the swamp. She's from Waterdeep. But yeah, the only 2 to not get knocked out during battle. Everybody else got knocked out. This guy Teddy actually got knocked out real quick. But he's the healer. He was a cleric, actually. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. We got Warhammer 40K, and it's it's really cool. And hit the like, subscribe button, and tell me what you think, and if you're hype as I am for getting the figures and painting them for Warhammer. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all have a great evening, and peace.